tap. Let's go sit on the roof.
All right. Matt.
You're in there. Is the alley done now? Am I allowed to look at you? No. Look down the floor when he's talking to me. Just kind of thinking back to the I'm sorry. No, I've got time. Yeah, about an hour.
I just mostly exercise today. Like my whole idea for me with movement, it's just about staying active and keeping happy with it.
Well, you know, I moved back from London and I had been part of Urban Free Flow, and at the time I wasn't really happy with where Urban Free Flow was going, and I felt like my opinion wasn't being included as much as I wanted to. The decisions that were being made weren't the decisions I would make on my own. And as soon as your name's on an organization that's not going where you want to go, I don't want something to represent me that's not my opinion. So I got out of Urban Free Flow, and you know, I was here, and there wasn't really anything binding the states together. I mean, it was very young at the time. There weren't that many guys practicing, but there wasn't anything binding the states together. There were not even really any real local websites at the time. There were a couple small groups, people practicing, but nothing really organized. And I thought a couple of things. One, I thought there's an opportunity here to provide a valuable resource. I thought there's a hole here where there needs to be a valuable resource, and there's going to be an opportunity for somebody to do something big with this. You know, I see parkour as, I mean, for me, parkour is life 2.0. It's a new understanding of what human beings are and what we need to do to take care of ourselves, to move, to play, to be healthy, to have fun, to be respectful of ourselves, the environment, other people. To me, that's what parkour is a vehicle for. You know, and I'm not trying to say that everyone who does parkour has to follow my beliefs, but for me, that's what I want to use parkour as a vehicle for, is making people enjoy life, because they, again, life 2.0, they see something healthy, good, and fun, and challenging, and they get respect for themselves, and they gain all these benefits through parkour. That's what I want to help people find. Well, I mean, especially for kids now, the world is such a confusing place. You've got all these advertisements telling you what to do, what to eat, that cereal is good for you, that this is or isn't good for you. You've got all your friends doing something that's cool or not cool, and you know, I gotta tell you, I smoked cigarettes for 22 years because I was told it was cool. And if I could take back one thing in my life, that is the one thing I would take back. And I've done a lot of things wrong. I've done a lot of things I would change. That is the one thing that I would take back. You know, other mistakes you learn from. That one you don't learn anything from. It is just stupid. So, you know, if I could tell kids, you know, make smart decisions. I'm not going to tell you what to decide. I'm going to say make smart decisions and do things that are, first of all, fun. Be a kid. Don't rush to be a grown-up. You know, play. I think grown-ups should play. I think everybody should play, but especially kids now. They're taking away recess in schools and then wondering why kids are all like this, and then they give them medicine.
Put them on 80, right? Exactly.
No wonder.
Right.
You know, let a kid get out and play for an hour a day. Run around the woods, climb a tree,
right,
jump off a wall. You know, people ask me all the time, well, what about protective gear? I'm like, well, you know what? When brain injuries outweigh obesity and ADHD, I'll be the poster your child for helmets. Until then, we don't have to protect kids more. We got to get kids out more.
Yes.
I want to make the new slogan for APK, keeping kids on the street since 2006. Kids should be outside, moving, playing, doing stuff physically in the real physical world. You know, here's what APK wants to be. APK wants to be a resource that is valuable and usable for people. That's all it wants to be. It wants to be something that, you know, I'm really proud of this. Our biggest page, aside from the homepage and the forums, our most visited page is Getting Started. And that's what APK should be. How do I get started? How do I get into this myself? Because again, for me, parkour, and yes, I'll argue online about definitions, and I personally believe that parkour and freerunning are two different activities with two different definitions. And I don't care what anybody else thinks. You're welcome to think what you want. You're welcome to practice what you want. I care that people actually get out and move. That's what's important at the end of the day, no matter what you call it, rage frubling, right?
Yes.
So, you know, that's what's important. So to me, I'm really proud of the fact that Getting Started is the most visited page on APK.